Yo, ya for the ya tiefo jina ya mamu ajo emamu akwaba African Union Television so and ayumre wo hwe na wo sanso etie every bro prima tam kropon te chiba mu na ene eye fiada enkomo a ya hyase emre da ye nemu wadi hu komo a say djumadi kase bi bremo ebefa kwa ebefa so start ye djuma ho so yo babu no obi school person obi adjuma wo ye adjuma no so betimi akonkan wetimi anyampuntuo ewo mu a na ewo se wonya nimtiye ne akwankyere bi eno ho enkomo na nei yedi hu nkomo a nyame adum ene ye hye djumadi no ase a yedi ebrewo no panyenkese a ene ye no edi ahia no atenase emomfa chese ebre no ekokakra wo se hye ase enonum enso so enonum abapa ho sema adunu enwotwe afi ene hye ase ebi ba akomienu bi nti ena fe na yedi djumadi no ebrewo na djumadi na yedi ebrewo no edin eda so was next to thrive next to thrive just abrabomu no so ya brantie so ye panyini ba bi odu bia no so ko anim na upija sa djuma bi na wo ya odjuma no betimi akonkan na mpuntu bebam eno ena ye hwese etoda obi pese okọ nanim pa so die na ese wo ye na watimi akọ nanim nti hwan ena adu ne so a ewese upija kọ nanim hwan ewese upija na nadjuma ye kese ubia enya wo pe na so die na ese wo ye na saa akwanya yi a eye wo fe na eye wo desenka odjuma upija ana obestart adjuma bi no atimi abamu edi amawo eno nkomo ena na ye ni Owura George Antwibu Asiako ono ena ye CEO edima Agrico Hub wasanso eye panyimpa wada eye startup business startup cooperative credit union ano techima kopom ena wo startups cooperative credit union opanyim kwanche for wada adwuma koya no wasanso eye CEO edima Agrico Hub ono ena na ye no adi ahia yebebo nkomo da ya hwe business epese ye no sen na ebesi ye no hwan kra na ese oye business obi ampo na business no ye ma no ese oye bia na ana chese enye obi a otise o yesi uton eye cementers ka omu pa ntimi kwa koton bi na wa hyase kwa koton e bia no wanya hu nimdie bia ahonkomo ene ebedi ma nko na me mo panikase na kwa bana me fasema be anadi tetebe aduasa na onkan wasam kakra bi enkyere ka so Owura George Antwibu Asiako a woni hwan na edien edebetimi ede akaise hono na chese waya eno nti nei enkoma ye babedi osefata se no edi sa enkomo no Owura be mo adwo emawo akwaba
me just me mo good evening na matcha African Union Radio, African Union TV ni the various platforms ni na as me matcha mu na make us every day say and ye share mu say na ya be di nkomo because it's important say yeah nipa bia ho ha benya kwankyere say if you don't have direction you will be going but you are going nowhere nti maybe I could be answer be open and me was me make say at this time of our generation you don't need to fail. Yes. Like there's so much opportunity, there's so much knowledge, there's so much information, and the chances of success are more than chances of failure.
Okay.
Because and you can now parties on anti but then you can be in your room with Marcus for 1 month. Me and be as the only be on at your doorstep. But how do you get access to all the things that you need at your doorstep? I just say when you have control, when you have access to information, any adina. Certain man so there are individuals or most so two more see was say or maybe one of them Sani man any sign in Jenny control. So myself, I'm somebody in my adult life. I have always devoted my time. Maybe I said I will help build people, build businesses, build personalities. Giving people opportunities and hope in life. Say, if you know what to do and you are ready to do the right thing, you will thrive. You will really do well. And see, that's what I've been doing for the past few years of my adult life. And at least me, like I say, I'm an entrepreneurship development consultant. And I make sure that I support businesses to grow. So, like I say, me business growth consultant.
Okay.
And he say she not say what your business, not also business in groom quadia. We have what it takes to guide you so long as you want to listen for you to grow your business.
Okay.
Background Kakrani said I have some formal education, so my first degree I did economics and entrepreneurship development. So if I'm talking about entrepreneurship, it's something that I have professional background in it. So I have learned how to start and grow business, how not to start a business, what are some of the structures you need to have if you are growing a business. So that's something that I've done. I've also studied in planning, monitoring, evaluation. So I'm a monitoring evaluation practitioner as well. A member of the monitoring evaluation practitioners Ghana. Aside that too, I have received a master's program in development finance. So when it comes to areas of finance as well, it's something that I do. I'm not an accountant, but I'm a finance person. So there's a difference between a finance person and an accountant. So we give advice, we give insight as to how you take economic financial decisions and its implication on businesses, what you need to look out for when you want to invest, when you want to do anything finance. We look at things from that perspective. So we analyze financial data and things like that. So mainly that has been me. We started Agrico Hub as an enterprise development organization. What we do, they say we develop businesses. So either you have an idea or you don't even have an idea but you have interest to go into business. We either train you or build an existing business. We provide funding through our credit union, Startup Cooperative Credit Union, that provide access to funding for businesses. I think so. Now, aside say you have access to funding through the cooperative. When a business prosper to raise funds externally, we also raise funds from any other funding sources. You come to us, we advise you, we prepare you so that you can be able to raise funding. So that's what we have been doing. I work with the Ghana Innovation Hub ecosystem. So I am the director of finance for the Ghana Hubs network. Innovation Hubs in Ghana close about 80-90 innovation hubs across the 16 regions of Ghana. And when it comes to that side to like I say, Ghanaian entrepreneurship ecosystem too, I play a very integral part of it across the country. I've traveled to other African countries, so I know how these things are done. I've read about the ecosystem. So we have like tons of information to share with the people of Africa, Ghana and Africa. And like I say, there's more we have to share.
Okay, now this you be for the next week's name months away anymore, and out to be a besia na ya dim komo out to be a sia or the bedi komo and he said open your no akano onim die ewo adwuma wo be bi no wo ye adwuma na opese konkan won so die sikasem pese to sikasem ye ni na no e ho akwankyere no mo ye se me kai se wo pese start business kura na ho registration na no kwa obabua wo ama watimi register se be ya so betimi ayo business ti Ura George Antwibu Asiako opanyina no edin komo no ho asem kakra na wo kwate ne nhyase na ene yemumudom na yenkoma yebidie no yemfa entrance na ne enkoma yedie no we say should I start a business I mean who ye na yem de pa say especially here Africa Ghana emabunu a maybe atwom na emabunu ntampe business ye obi e pa ban adwuma obi e pa ban adwuma da yempanifo ene niema akoswa ma do na ahuse enye aban adwuma nko na ese wo ye wo se upe business bi na wo ye enti akoto emabunu do na bi mo se nedie business is the order of the day wo se obi aye business I say bia onim ho hwe kra na ase wo team say wo business ye say do na kaso you can't live, you can't survive on a monthly salary. Iti ama graduate ahodo aba nyina no o university cry kato na adwum se wo kono enkwatana se entwen empa ban adwuma nye wa pe obi biye enti dodo na for now de adni wo business so ani wo business so na mom ne nkoma ye be die no ro atwu asa kosi asembisa na ebisa should I start a business? Me start a business ana ebisa no yiba no wie a afi na di ho no ye dia ba enti me ya brantie me ya baba wa me yo panyini asembisa ne ye bisa ne se should I start a business? Me chance ye enye bibia na around
yeah
asembisa ne se as a modu should I start a business?
Yes. when you say it looks like almost every Ghanaian or even every individual we have that identity say me start a business. Nah, that desire no, I think that it started from the time when Yankopon ebo nipa. Because you see we hear Yankopon ebo nipa no, obo nipa se nipa emeye adwuma. And naturally no, you want to work on your own. Sana Yankopon ebo nipa. Say you are supposed to be working on your own because our mandate say yen shas aseme soma. So that mandate no, na a shall say you want to do something on your own. And that desire no dey me be anti obi abetimi a start business. But say the say question is say obi abetimi start business but I was also start business na because come here say me I promote say entrepreneurship is the order because so unemployment rate you was this year Ghana you will between 12 to 13% unemployment rate. Next unemployment rate there unemployment rate here and they are actively looking for job and they are not getting jobs. School per juma and that's also near juma and per juma here. When you say because we are unemployed, we student are unemployed. Say can't youth are unemployed. Youth or more school money now one can't unemployment. And now we could now or juma but on your name so per juma and 4 months unemployed. I used to be in the nearby or per juma or maybe. In the no pet, so I can focus crown pen and say 12%. And for Ghana higher, they are not working. They are unemployed. I said that no say uncle from NEET. Those who are not in education, they are not in employment, they are not in training. Almost so system no. You are no JHS. They are no on sie juma. On ye obi am for na juma. On so on sie juma. Nti won so on na mu. Sa uncle for no come do esen yenim. Nti ade a betimi am ya solve unemployment situation. One of the things and say okay enkofo betimi start business. And he say what start business ya at least one fu bia kra wo nko an why employ one person which is you. It is all employ one person can one not just say say what the internship near more no more joining a couple more 20 something people. The workers inquire no more juma as go have near credit union voice over 20 people. But we more full employed near about 15-16 people. So we should look at it say there's a need for us to create employment because there are a lot of people who are not employed. But the question is, unemployed employed, are they supposed to start a business? And he say besides our question in that case, say question answers our question and say so maybe I say why do you want to start a business in the first place? Then tell open to start a business because here can say I also be a start a business and okay you know to me say Annie and answer the Annie I was say uncle be to me start a business but no be able to wait my start a business.
And then the question say why do I have to start a business?
Yes. So if you think that you want to start a business and only ever be seen one there. So okay, so the chairman a check say you encouraging to say also be a start a business. Number one is that issues of unemployment. And I say job dissatisfaction. My explaining what unemployment is and a job dissatisfaction. And your person wants start a business now obey your ajuma on the ninja and then to me for start a business. I feel so no financial independence. O feel say obi create you and can cry any ferry. Then a person want you and hoka. And that one also another factor. And then also say what market gap be say me sure I mean temu hamiti. I say enkofu nya adibi ntobi enkofu nya ebia mo polite at all mo brain me be say me nya electricity buying point be and I say bia restaurant be anime area has so on started
yes
so that is a market gap we identify and I say ebia our passion be and talent be ebia oni munyomoto and I say oni madwane ye and I say oni wade be so it's a talent or it's your passion you can use that one to start a business and you don't know you are there shenko phone crime or multi start a business and then you also family or social pressure, and that's a social influence and a family pressure. I saw to on your shade, also Pajuma, you be because of that, you know. I don't know who's idea and I'm start a business. So these are reason why people want to start a business.
Okay.
And no idea anyway. So like I said, no, not every reason is strong enough. Motivation must meet preparation.
Okay.
So all this we now because of unemployment and I say job dissatisfaction and I say financial independence and I say what who market gap will be and I say pressure be social pressure be near the actually no it is not only about that motivation, say you are motivated or they been push you more start business, but you need to be prepared. And business, you know, it's not about the American and say sika sema na say winter but preparation. That's why initially I make about information. Because if you are not prepared, na say udi sa mahumi market gap sa ne manema na chia
adiasa abiane
yes unya aduane sa one way one kasa no obaji wade. So the question is, anytime biana you say you want to start a business, no, we are saying that so bisa we say, are you solving a real problem or are you escaping something? Do you understand the industry beyond excitement? And when you also started the but problem now I work on until we started business because the anytime you ever started business, we say problem you want person your business and the problem but I don't know you know solution now there because I want to say is it really able to address the problem? Because in you will be a friend concept of design thinking. And as part of design thinking, no, if you will be a pain points. Pain points I said Jenna a how for a pain a woman so what me is a pain through her no they will always look for you. So says no and this won't mean dealing with the people's pain. You are not relevant to them. You see it is very funny for you to think say go for a people really don't care about you. No, life is what you are saying go for fun. You are just deceiving yourself. People only care about people who are solving their problems. Yes. Opa ma say ama ECG for and say netco for gridco for and doom light is here. Everybody will rush there. People will call those I have start to call them because they are solving the real problem of the people. They are providing electricity. Since I say BBS na you hear security, people are looking for police. Mr. I say, oh, are you solving real problem? And I say yes, so I say nyum to there, I say the nyum to number so I say TikTok page number so I say WhatsApp number so I say Facebook page number so we are business now go yebi. No program. If you're not solving the real problem, yes. So it should not only about you being motivated by the preparation. All right. Then another thing that and then you share one what should inform the decision to start a business?
Yes. How the number we say it's what you say I was say we start a business. And you say why should we start a business? And I didn't say informal decision. Say oh, say me could be a supermarket, and I always say you crew no amount for you queer pie, and also you need a group chemical beer on the same start to be a dinner. I was informal decision now. What the Cobra a Juma ye can we as a more.
Yeah, so that is the one key thing. So now who say pray hon keke se me kwa start business name there should be a clear problem over say solve it because if you are not solving the problem the people who be here then beginning now I say money aje who they are excited no they are but they will not they will forget about you but what should inform you to really start a business? I did I say a push you or start a business like you are asking and they say number one you have what we call problem opportunity fit. So problem is that there are things that are worrying people. There are limitations in the market. There are problems in the society.
How
so yes, how they say we know cause how be how and see does your idea solve a market problem?
Ti wa adwen no the anu yie ba how be e wo ba bi a bi mu e pa no yie no wa adwen na wo pese wo de e bi adwuma no obi anu yie na wo de ba na.
Oh, so if I say it's a market problem means that you can say market in this case. Market in this case is a place people go to look for solution.
Okay. Market no.
Yes. Yes, market is a place where people go to look for solution.
We solution is a meaning
You need those. Yes. Yes. So sorry, church is a market. Okay. You go there to look for spiritual solution.
Okay.
So market is not only about Abia Techima market, Kranza market, Accra market, Kantamanto, Anase, Kejetia market. A market is a place people go to look for solution.
Okay.
So what idea now is it really going to solve a problem? Every more people will walk to your market to come and look for you to buy your product. If it doesn't really solve, and I say go for you and me be there, me ya obetina market watch it. Obi ama.
Obetimi twa kwan tenten ekoba bi koto adi bi. It means say nipa no de o ye no wo solve problem bi a go bi hia.
Obeba.
Emfa ho ne kwan no.
Good.
Bo se nipa ekọ. Obi de wo kwan ho pa so na yi.
I remember I go up na your friend your domiabra because be na won na kwan wa be ni signboard nso.
Okay.
Go for say na mo ni signboard say ha no say ye ni ma ye ni hu yanti go ba. You look for us.
Okay.
So people should need what your this should be able to solve real problem. And then also is there existing demand?
Okay.
Because a demand is also you say ya ba market ni mu no. Enkofo ewo ha omo pe de wo solution na wo de banana. If enkofo ni wo so omo pe de solution na de banana, for instance osi kwa ko no aduane asi beedi aton ba enkofo mo ho na bi no aduane no mo pe enti odo wo ti wo ye ekom ho adwuma, but you are not meeting the people who need that food. Ebi a wo no for instance ade a enkofo de example pa ye say ukoton pork ewo Muslim community is it quite be move your howe badodo na and you go see community more there omonto. So if the demand is not existing, it doesn't matter how nice the thing is, the product is. If the demand is not there, people will not come. And then also, have you spoken to the potential customers?
Okay.
And also you never adeba kwa eya na hang of we oh na you say me my dear come na me put that here fair said dear come there, but is that how the customer want it?
Okay.
Well, the product be over nipa no pay we are turn nti womba
it was when customers no di nkomo
ba bi o mo pay no
say mo pay no.
Yes, especially obi a oton e ma ho ade e ma so oton mo ho ade na person mo ta especially the one that was near the person mo ta o mo person ka oba e bi o mo nchen wakọ ni fie wakọ ni shop wakọ bi o e be ye o be ka on ni nko na wa hwemu and selection what was it no obi a de so the customer corner open and you can say customer enye obi a unim no customer ye obi a ususu se wadna wo ye no ohia still bisa na se bia also you product bia also to nya na say okay customers wanna so bia obi odidi bia customer make say woni customer ba kokra because bia wo ye fried rice and you bia na fried rice and this obi a odidi bia your customer na wako bia omo pe fufu a fried rice no go to obi anto. So you have to engage your customers to know the kind of food they want, though you are doing food, but not everybody that want fried rice. Okay. Some of them want fufu, obi wo petit it. Me say so buy fried rice na ye fufu ha fried rice do na me do achi aba me nto fried rice mako di fufu na da me ho achi me pa na be di fried rice no. So if you don't understand the customers, you may think say you have a solution, but the solution is not meeting the demand of people. Okay. I think one thing so me also aside the problem opportunity fit and so business personal readiness.
Okay.
So personal readiness and say it doesn't what we say go for product no or munya bi o mo pe ya hokra bi ni ho ne ko for akasa so mani je ho mo pe bi market ne the market no.
Okay.
But do you have the skill?
Wow, be
the technical and entrepreneurial skill.
Okay.
For instance, they said that we can say run entrepreneurship development organization. Na say ni nimdia e betime de ama entrepreneurship development support services a. Uba ho na umba ho biem. Ba e ho unyamba na ye no kasa ba akoma ukofia unda. So sign bet for us. Because we know what we are doing. We have the skill, we have the talent.
Okay.
Are you getting the point? So it is not only about unim the opposite way, but you have the skill.
It yes, we grab manyasika, we say business manyasika. di o be dey me go ro bi am say unya ho nim die ene ho akwankyere na okay
and I wouldn't say the last thing I would hear when you want to start a business is money. Because most of the businesses, do you know that there are about 1 million businesses also where you hear 1 million. Okay, you see that?
Okay.
We don't need money. So
money.
When we are talking about the resources that you need, the money there, a cat talk a crap. Then we are talking about, I'm talking about skills. Okay. You're talking about also discipline and consistency.
Okay.
Yes, you started your organization. I started by 2018.
Okay.
Ne shada kitu obi mu. Go focus here. But you come there, you see what we are doing. I get to the point. So you should be disciplined. And then I will be consistent about it and be disciplined. What for vision number? Me say obi your business. Ne ho yam mobo. What your business? What I go for vision number? What I will say. So you go banku and go for better. Anything you don't want to see an idea. Why should I sympathize with? Oh yeah, I can advise you, but if you think that won't mean don't wait for people to come and motivate you. Okay. Some of us, you are supporting Nipa over 2,000 to 3,000 people. But to be a man tapu so you say but I don't care. We are consistent and we are following the vision. Okay. So you have to be disciplined about money. Okay. So we are Jumanas is Sikaba, men for the Tompa one, Shanko Talent phone. Invest in the business, be disciplined. And then be consistent. Ne wo ton banku ochina baya wo ton iron rods adeche baya wo ton kuku you are not consistent. Banku nu on say me no share for so many years. Obaba bia no adekona na meye. If you want to be changing and shifting goalposts and then resilience, just know say Ghanaian business economy no Ghanaian economy and that for more so build resilience. Rain or shine. Once a dollar and I know 12 points something. It's about 10 point something.
Okay.
Said a record 10 or record 2 because you say why you so your business you will do the business and you'll be able to do it. Another thing is also about resources and support system. Do you have seed capital? Even if it is small. With I say there are a lot of businesses do why you don't need money. Me say I didn't start with money. I didn't start with money.
Okay.
I started with focusing on what I can, services that I can render to people, services that people need. So it's not every time that you need money, but even if you need money, start with something small.
Okay.
Okay, so order 10,000 and start by selling only one. I feel so ubi no kre ubi so the name ja say cotton for the cabra or cotton here where the Uber can't store it actually no. It means that tomorrow he will not trust you again. Yeah. So like I said, no, you should have some seed capital. Seed capital is not only about money. Seed capital can also be about your talent, your skill, your honesty. Okay. One of the greatest capital you can use for business is honesty. No credit. And then they met me sorry ko Kumasi Juma na se Kumasi Juma na se Kantamantona baby. Akachiro store be say me person me o ma me niam me ko ton wo me krom techiman anase me ko ton osunyane nkranza anase wenchi kentampo anywhere. Okay. Na mitimi kache ni edi no krema no o de man first o makoton ni sikaba sikama makoton ni sikaba ebe akama be shop na ni me obinya ba ko anya media. Are you getting the point? So if you can be that honest to people, you'll be able to get that support now. I think so now you have to belong to a network.
Okay.
You can't stand alone, you can't do business alone. So if you want to be in any business, connect to people who are doing that business. Okay. Get some mentors. I think so now, yes, produce or be advisor. Okay. So do you have a mentor? Do you belong to a network? Do you have advisors? You crash. And see, that is something that I think say Mubetimi I also share. The last thing I'm better to count on that point in here, market and ecosystem understanding. Okay. So you see, business be a marada home and so understand the requirement of the market. Say product na produce registration legal requirements, FDA, standard authority, and all those regulations. So long as I hear that particular business, about issues of taxes, Senate, and all those compliance issues, I was so now this kakra. Now what me akwo. So these are things that I believe say me can.
Okay. Wasugusu autie AU radio. Na one so AU TV. Facebook ni wo ho san so e na wo ko YouTube them live with me and you message na akọ Facebook no share na like na no phone na so enya bi enhwe and then come on one the pa and then they share you and your first day and I have a business I ye e Ghana ha obi a na betime bia na wo ye so ade na se wonya ehunim die ho akwancha ho do nyina no and the George Nchibu asiako egusu oni e from na yenhwe ni say be share business as in Ghana. What should I expect? Maybe Sassi, the Waka in a Tunseniani, Medino Cre, Mania Capta Crabby, Bafia, a dear for the Pessamedian, number set Abia, Macose, and maybe I say, maybe be a group chemical, or Abia Tichima, and I say, maybe be a Jumabia. What should I expect? Dear Name, Emma team, Name Venus, a bit me about.
All right, so you see, Africa, especially Ghana, you're impatient when it comes to business.
Okay.
Depends to say, Uncle starting business na we starting making profits now. We talk out. We are too impatient when it comes to business. Okay. But you see, you should know. Number one is that you will face delayed profits.
Okay.
So we started, and you understand. So most of the time, a business can take like 1 to 3 years to stabilize revenue.
Okay.
1 to 3 years. And see, what started business, year 1, first month, second month, 1 year. I think when we started the organization from 2018 to about 2021, about 2024, 2 years. Now you should any significant project behind you. You got now na ye dim komo na ye bomb pie ye strategize for 2 years no revenue. What's it? Facebook for 7 years no revenue. Facebook, Amazon 6 years no revenue. It's not we invested. Ghana ni start ya person ko start ya no we hit it. No, it takes time.
Okay.
Besides Jumia, they worked for several years. Now they were not making profit, but they were investing. So a lot of new money because we started business and we started and we invested maybe 100,000 and they started a shop being a day. Bare 3 months when you profit now, and if 2 months, you need to have that patience if you want consistency. You can't just start now and you think you are going to be rich.
Okay.
It takes some time. Obi Okwa, the business started making profit 10 years.
Okay.
So that's you should know that there will be delayed profits.
Okay.
In fact, sometimes it will take some time. Sometimes it take 1 year. Sometimes, but a chance to say you clap for yourself.
Okay.
I get to the point. So you should know say it will take some time. I feel so financial pressure. And also there. You should expect. And go for who's business now. Who sorry cut na shop na no. Family expectation. And go for your offer. Sorry, go for your wedding na day. But it will be so true ani. Na wedding ni na betimi akọ, nya ye ni na betimi akọ. David. To be a cry. Now the one see kakra.
As okay, obi ka say Ghana. Etoda maburu emranti pija. Ye momum pija nwie. Ati aso president ya nyuma no kakra wonye ya o asore bejiri die community bejiri die busia of asie wanya so gze ntimode it is a to da do musika kakra because you see that pressure will come family do as one who say we juma okoba onya ka bibi kakra profit kakra na they will start, but you should know say those things will come. And if you think that they are demanding 100 cities. Now 1 city now give 1 city or don't give. Say when to me on mine now, they will not die. Okay.
I get the point. It is better to survive than to perish with that we are beji no. I think so no. No say expect, you are talking about expectation that you should have when you are going to business.
Yes.
Expect to say you have funding struggles. Every do business you cannot say the name na and how do you manage? So maybe I'll start a business be more near my cool amount. As I go for ya, or we take a social media we are. I say Sikabum over ya or so monetize it. And you'll be saying every day you're spending 5,000 Ghana cedis. 5,000 series is about best area about $500. Today you're spending $500, and you get the beer there, but can you sustain it?
Okay.
So tell me Baba, they say nice and go for cash out from social media and ever since sound trend never change it. I make a crowd for so cash out from social media near there. And you are bayano. They said I'm the dead go for cash out with their train. The world doesn't reward laziness. So yeah, kakabia no way.
They will be the first in one cash about
and they'll go for job different bets like people are like because they think they are so into mucha. You face some financial struggles and then high cost of credit. High cost of credit here. Who say oko purpose here and as oko physical business more. There's high cost. Interest rate 20%, 25%. They say current policy rate about 70%. You go to many interest be about between 18 to 20 to 24%. But no, say these are all near expect it when you are starting a business. I think so no regulations as you are there tax GRA for budget tax Senate for so into a Senate any other assembly for women all these are things you should expect and you should know about them. I think so no customer behavior and so you have to be price sensitive. Customers they are price sensitive. You got a price sensitivity. I just say customer you are at any 10 cities or better. But who's will be 29 city 90 pesos about 9 city 90 pesos there no 10 pesos that's into own told there no. So customers are very price sensitive, so you should know. Say me customers will know how is their behavior. So you should know about the behavior of your customers. These are things you should expect because Ghanaian customers they are price takers. Maybe a price never full be an alcohol. As a fuel station. And then fuel no be a call first and then go to fuel local do any buamo. And there'll be a board also. But when our price was wrong told there. I just be always sure say be our quality no. I feel so preference for credit supply. And for more person they be free or more. It is also one now they are waiting the free.
Okay.
From free so you been and buy go to media so that if you want to sell on credit, you know how to sell on credit. Else what the name free available the money and then loyalty is not guaranteed. Ghana loyalty is not guaranteed. Auto how the free now no jaba or maybe you know auto cash no bow that could tell the free now for the who on chaumpo. So all these things are things you should expect.
Those kind of challenges they will be to try or this kind of into the core day. So you should be able to have those things in mind. I think the last thing I want to talk about things you should expect ecosystem gaps. You see, Ghana, there are a lot of limitations. So if you have limited investor capital for startups, and it doesn't matter some business idea, your idea is so fantastic idea. Hey, my idea with you so from a pie. But investors, they don't really want to invest in businesses. And if you have an idea as a business anyway, it doesn't mean that people want to support you. People may not support you because almost some priorities, and then also inconsistent support from government institutions. Government institutions almost struggles. Some of us we work with government institutions, so we understand. Government institutions more struggles. And even for when you see government institutions, I say, for instance, say government for flagship programs like a Jumara program, any other flagship programs, a cocoa getting 24-hour economy. This are the man. Men for home to say, a bunch of a man who continue to compare a bank so you can't depend on those things. And he say, these are challenges in the system. It may support may come by even it may not be consistent. I think the last thing I want to talk about the things you should expect and they say access to market and mentorship is still low. Say market now market is where people need a solution. Or people places where you are going for solution. So if market maybe I go for a solution. You don't fit there. It's a challenge. Ghana, your market, there are a lot of inefficiencies in our market, and then also people don't get the right mentorship. I anchor penance so no be money these are things you should be. And most of us are a lone ranger. Me the organization I'm running for so many years. Me know because say or mentor me because over banana so no be there. Obi about be only can say you nice or no grand person or chira there.
You understand? So mentorship is too low. So sometimes we have to even travel to other places. Sometimes we travel outside the country to go and learn from other people, travel to other cities, other people, just because mentorship is too low. And you will say, I don't know, you may not get the support that you need, but what will you do? So these are challenges you should expect when you want to start a business in Ghana.
All right. When any challenges, I was any more coin say, share business or Ghana, dear, and dear, who dear, which me about, and you know, I'm a consistency now kind of media pa you want more because one na me promo was this as a flow this what the African Union Television and also when we saw with you so AU radio Facebook no so and YouTube yo ye bre no akabe si maka krabina e mede nyina aba na wie na ye nkomo no aye de pa Facebook no mo se mo ha mo so mo monitor live de ma se pass mo nya bre na mo ye eti na orange ye hwe we na se de be si na next week na ba to so a because ye bre no kwa no was it what should you do before starting a business in Ghana? Yeah, what you expect and you know the yes expecting no but what should I do before I start? I think a full topic.
Yeah.
I say you're content about. I was saying, it is family. Customer behavior boss. We say, but you say no. I was saying it will do common. Customers say so 3 years. With mobile conkai. It will be our year. You must always in customers. Behavior at relationship on another and queer was a maybe also I know my boy for some of it is also a castle yet. It is better than a funny cracker. But the idea what should you do before you start a business? Ghana. And I'll be able to hear your TV and also start a business. The next better 2-3 days now.
Yeah, I think quickly no, as I said, because of your tea, I take from Fanche and then we starting. Yeah, but so also started business. I mean, yeah, now sometimes you must be over business be on that. Now we show investment. Oh yeah, then you bring no investment. You see, business among the food be ne omoko no sum just because all starting on once you say. Odi sika ko shemu sika no loke nti oye sika no ko gura mu na ma na fide afide je obeye bia I was so je ndie se o ka se nkutwe obi tirikura na ebetimi anya ni investment backer obeye because ejuma no onye bi da enso so odi ni capital ni hundia akoshemu. What we are saying is that so hope say o start a business please test the idea. Okay. Small pilot it. Oba say oton ade bi oba say oton drinks and no fit ya akwa store back one month 2,000 3,000 5,000 series a month akwa store kakra akwa paint mu way look at the challenges I can say you are likely to face when you are starting a business in Ghana. One training you now akwa starting a big oku wura mu na say business no entisa say business is what now to so for be 24 hours and sana obi ba be tade ba ko afi no bo. So you need to always start small by testing the idea to see say even the will and the capacity to do it. Okay. Don't just go and start. So immediately I can say let your business grow organically. Okay. From back my business no area enante as na tumilika. It will be on your business with that or starting bow now they both from say shim every day hwene yehunu. What is can global so on your bida. Go for say business we dey we just kakra. So a lot of businesses investment in Egu because they didn't start small, they started big. So that is also an idea you should look at for. So test the idea in a small way, pilot it before you scale it up. Okay. Another thing, so they say, I say start as a side hustle or try phase before going full time. So start as a side hustle. Okay. Me am not way. I go have my yen for 6 years. Wouldn't say I'm a side hustle. Yes. Maybe a budget analyst by profession. Okay. So what I say. In the end, I my yen for 6 years, and by the time I make us me free, it be my main work. Me jai me main work. I go have full time. No. Now you can see say there was a me be able. Wow. I've used how many years just to make sure say I be very sure of what I'm doing. Are you getting the point? Okay. And he will be a doctor. Also, a poultry farm. all of a sudden we resign we go doctor Juma no wa set up poultry farm we go start a boom na wa bo ho doctor Juma no so be we jai anase bi na we ye Juma bi Juma na employ cho kaye wo so wo Juma bi unya bi da wa ja Juma we nyina akogu edo akogu so akwaji bosia afiro du kogu mu a amfa. So you start as a side hustle yen kakra wo mu sa fedi wo hu so kama na say wo ye bi na so jai mpa no akwa jai and I say obi ukodi wo mpuna chi akwa jai we de oba unyangu ni subanyi yo oh my word. So don't just start the business all of a sudden. Please do it as a side hustle. Rain kakra for now the good car boot na yen kakra and chibia say the product you have on team cancer but how product no when you start na the product we dey product no kakra a side hustle. They say me a poultry farmer. I don't even call myself as a poultry farmer. A side hustle. Yeah, about 1,000 birds too, but a side hustle. I want to say we go full time no. You go jai you say go jai you do it as a side hustle. Then another thing is that build financial readiness, savings, support from credit union or even partners. You understand? Build financial readiness. Ubenya sika de ahemu ana na sika na akofa ya ko nya na wo he uje train na akofa wa busia good no akoton de ko start business a wonya bida. So you need to build a save kakra fa o ko start business a wonya bida fa sika a ehia enya wo ya fa ko start fa sika a ehia enya wo ya fa ko start o ko fa sika a ehia be ya start ya uja wo ya bo ko no do. And then the third thing me do can say budget for survival within 6 to 12 months. Because I want to say business, you know. So what you go ship na say 6 months time na say go about to survive. And if you don't have any support system for 6 to 12 months, and you're ready. Yes, for first 6 to 12 months, and it could be say you will not get profit. Doesn't mean say business in any you, but it will take some time before you start making profit. A bit me assure on and you say okay, just be able to go to sunyina. Dunya also be shit. And then maybe my last but one or two be a register or formalize gradually. Start with sole proprietor. Oh, start a business. Then starting registration, limited liability company. You can start as a sole proprietor. And then requirement in a crazy. And to you, can say the business now for now other partners and now they are called limited liability. Now and then what me I expand it. But don't just start with that bigger regulatory I feel so join business groups and other structures. Last but one I can understand basic bookkeeping. You see Ghana for them yen sharing so say you business in keeping records. Don't do that. No matter how small the business is, keep records. You have to keep records. Track your expenses, track your profit, track your cash flow. Sika free never, sika send a free money muko. So that who work out who nyadia behu. So yes, the business will die. There are a lot of people that on business, only wants a business why? Because they were not keeping records. So if you don't keep records, daily records, the last scenario, get knowledge and join some community. So and to join institutions like Agrico Hub. So join this platform, join these communities. When you join these communities, you make me something like credit union, save with the credit union, so that when you have funding and they can support you and other things. And then also use digital platforms to say digital marketing, TikTok, and this animal. These are things that you could do before starting a business.
All right. But you say the common I the pa. I guess ye trust bit me trust so dia kwedimu na so was say the you in our pan we and then yes see you next driver now to be a fear that every ecosystem on Siama Bono. It is at my dear brother, and Timasha sentiment on Siamba Pahosima, a BCA after the day you in a pan what me can you now to be a African Union Television, Facebook, or Twitter, or the different accent, and I so YouTube, Yao, Okoha, which me any aqua could D and come off our comments, no message now to you be here, any and phone about Divo and come announce your Riviano, yet the ammo, and yet you didn't know AC now answer the corner and she goes up. I must remember, could the Okadia chapter. Now we have to manage to send the Bishia, your bar. Ye never show him, you were calling him. The business was yes, that's it. you start business na I was say etimi gina say you start business bia dia yenya hunim dia na ya hwese de be ya betimi agina na emu say ejeja wodo no say ni bi so a e betimi agu ama yensasi form etimi say next week no na ba bia be ko no ba table so bi hu be be yedi ebefa ora iti ye ko so ba ko dia na ka chatro dia na dia ya hefo ni ati fo na ati se ne rubbish.
Oh, they make any say I wish said they will use it to so ome use na omo de agade omo yi ya ka be brave, but I know say omo mutie no omo betie subsequently no nyina no e be sua de afrim na wonfa on prepare wo ho enko she business bu na china no wanko say usika business bia ni wa entimi ma wonfa so na mom said ye wo be siesie wo ho ene betimi aboa wo say penche mo e change ya kan dia just oba Agrico Hub mu call social media handles ko website obenya number na oni e dijuma na yetimi aboa I think say medati for ne AU radio AU television name platform ni na medam asese mama isa kwanya I believe say you because why did this education interaction number atimi aboama enkofo and so anyantiase e woni ba bi ho and I really want to say thank you to all the people that manya time to listen to us today.
You now want to say that if you say common the affair na shase be do ba bi no we ya adwuma no onye sika kra no de na say wo san ye biem obi wa we ya adwuma na sika no ba wo so we say dey amoki na say wa relax adwuma na apige sika ba wo say wo relax ya na because ni mo bia wa ye yi pa edu ba bi no kwasa so bo fom sika no ba ye no e bia na ehihia wo do bi so di so de na say wo invest wo other business so for bi mu ana wonya de for bi na sika no nyina sika so wo mo na transe ya obi sika wo taba ye be tu akọ it no ni na ho nkomo e be di enti wa show business ase wa fe na be sha ase wa mpo wo wie school na wo ni business bi ya pese wo ye business no platform anie na wo bi ya oni enhia na ye de cheche no be mo so be ya wo betimi ahye bibia ase na wo sabetimi akwa no Ghana run to see eni se wo she business ase ya feel these opportunities no e wo have be enti na e ho ase no nyame adumo na atwe se ne e be san so e de ahye bi ko sisi e be hia no nyame nka ho na on hwe wo so wo che ne baba ko ni bi ansa na ya sori na enko.
Oh, I think I'll met share me team I know me more Agrico Hub. Say there's a very fantastic team. Young people, but like we really put our heart in what we do. So I want to greet all the workers at Agrico Hub. I can't mention their names. There are so many people. So I just want to say thank you to all of them. And that's it.
All right. Ora Anchi Boas Yakuno ASU Edima Agrico Hub was also an eco by the Startups Cooperative Credit Union. And then you know Ediamu na your first edition of Nest to Thrive no Yedi Hunkomo. Now to send neighbors and Swiss. Now, come de brio, I be na Breno Sosa, or I don't share any commenting now by the kind Eddie among. Now, yes, I see, dear, business no be ye. Once you business you and his own winning him, dear, be a wound your winyano. Remember, be Obako, now a quadrintity. Now, when your business I hear be dear, Mammy, Eddie Nana, or say, Bones, you wait me up from me, or be Namia, do one, how to send ne. Whereas I swear, na next to try on one I do no so we pay ya one na. And I say, me and I say, what I see, I pion what pigeon 10. After no better, I say, so I be born, what I see, and what me up when ye. Now, what me, Anya, dear Dana Darbacono, now it be as for frozen. Yamia Duma, now to say, there was an su Eddie, I say, a cramu in a.